Go ahead and stand up for the
Stanley,
pledge.
you're on.
I got it now. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I was trying to wait to see if George come in, but go ahead.
That bum's always late.
There we go. There you go, George. All right, the next thing on the agenda is to introduce our new superintendent. Ed, you have a few choice words for us today?
I would just like to say thank you to the board of directors for instilling your confidence in me. I know it's a rigorous process, and there's a lot to consider, and I don't underestimate in the least the amount of just weight you've been carrying. I hope we're able to get a little bit of a release on that weight, and you've heard from a variety of stakeholders, and part of the process is that everybody's had their say, and so now I just hope we can have a great supportive transition for the remainder of Tony's superintendency. I had a conversation with him a little bit ago, and we're just going to have a connection here in a couple of weeks, and I'm just trying to make that little touch base to let everybody know it's going to be okay. We're going to have a smooth transition, and then July 1 we'll hit the ground running, be ready to go. But I'm just very thankful to you and the Orting community for the selection and the opportunity to help move us forward.
Thank you. Next one on the list is action item, the contract. Lynn.
Yes, today we have a contract for the position of superintendent for our newly elected superintendent, Ed Hatzenbuehler, and that becomes effective July 1 through June 30, 24. And I believe that Ed has had an opportunity to look at that. Will we be going into executive session or not?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. So Ed, you've had a chance to observe to see the contract, correct?
I have.
So I ask that the board take action on the contract.
Need a motion?
I will move to approve the superintendent contract for Ed Hatzenbuehler, effective July 1st, 2021.
I second it.
The first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
Okay.
Next thing will be board comments. Any comments from the board?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Go
go ahead.
You got it, Kathy. Go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to share some facts that I know and saw with Ed when in the process that we just went through, that I'm always so impressed with his energy, his heart for Orting, his proven academic success here, and his success with bond and building projects, and his experience so that he will help us moving towards the future. And I want to say that all this is possible now as we've spent the past year with Dr. Apostle's guidance and experience to grow as a board, a district, and begin to grapple with events that will have a long-term effect on us. And I really want to thank Tony, and I want to thank Ed for helping us to move towards the future, because we now have a new team with new leadership, and we'll be building with you and the community, and I'm excited about our future. Okay, and I'm so happy to be able to say that, and I'm confident that about where we'll be moving. And I just want to say, welcome aboard, Ed.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Kathy.
Yeah, and
I'll second that.
Yeah, I agree very much so, Kathy. You summed up some of my thoughts very well. Thank you. Yes, so Ed, we're super excited to have you on board, and I just want to welcome you to the district and welcome you to our community. I wanted to take this moment to definitely thank Tony. Tony's guidance and gentle pushing has resulted in our board growing stronger as a team. So I appreciate that, and his service to the district has been exemplary. So thank you very much, Tony. I also, this is journey for us that started way back like February and March of last year. And so I want to make sure to thank Bonnie and the
Oh, yes.
central office staff who supported us a long way. That there was so much work and such fantastic attention to detail and professionalism all along the way. So thank you so much. I also want to thank the community for engaging in this process. Your input, your opinions, we got emails and survey responses, and so much went into this, and conversations, along the trail and out at the grocery store about what you value and what you think is important. Our kids in our district will benefit from that engagement for a long time. So I hope you do keep investing in the district and our kids. So thank you so much to the community. And thank you to the board. As I mentioned, we grew a lot together as a team. This was hard. This was really hard for us. And so we've got some big challenges ahead, and I think we're going to need to lean back on this foundation that we've built. So I'm excited to move forward together. So again, Ed, welcome. Thank you, everybody, and let's go get it.
Thank you. Agreed.
And I'm just going to throw in my ditto to Carrie, ditto to Kathy, and welcome Ed once again. And this is going to sound extremely unprofessional, but Ed, how exactly do I pronounce your last name?
Right?
It's pronounced twice.
How do you not know this?
I know. I'm just like, I'm looking at it. I pronounced it one way and heard it one way. Is it Bueller or Beller?
Beeler.
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 Hatson Beeler.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's why I just say hi, Ed.
I will get it right from here on out. Very, very glad to have you aboard.
Yes.
And again, thanks to Tony for teaching me personally how to be a better board member. Hopefully in that regard, your job won't be as hard.
Thank you.
Nothing from you, George?
I'm the quiet one.
Oh,
Welcome to the team, Ed.
All right. Okay, any other comments? None? So this will be a quick meeting. We're
wow.
gonna join the meeting. Yeah, we don't have any comments. We're gonna join the meeting at 6:09. You guys have a good night.
Whoa, that was the fastest one yet.
That's the new record.
Good night.
Have a good
Good
night,
night.
everyone.
Good night.
All right.
Bye, Ed. Thank you.
Thank you all. I appreciate it. Look forward to working with each of you.
Great.
You as
We're
well.
excited.